Hello everyone, welcome on back to Edgewater, Saskatchewan. I'm just bringing the milk load over to the dairy. We do have the cheese and butter to sell. There's one pallet of butter, even though we sold most of it last video. We will be selling that one as well. Let's go, yeah. And the straw. So I want to bring that up firstly with the cow pen. I can't figure it out. I looked online and I could find videos of other people getting it to work, so I'm not quite sure why it's not working. So we will be selling that later. It might just be a simple update at some point because I don't get any slurry. And from what I was looking, there was when the map last updated, one of the fixes had to do with, they labeled it as manure. So I think it was slurry that got fixed. Should just be able to load this up on the top of this, actually. Pretty sure I can strap it down. Yeah. I think this is all going to Brenda's. I think that's the... It's quite a bit higher there, and it's just a little bit less here. So, better than making a trip all the way up to the farmer's market. We will be starting to fill up some of our silos, some of the seed silos and stuff. It's on the agenda. I think the sugar beets are like 2 months off. I was looking. It doesn't look like it's ready next month, but the month after. But this video will be getting a lot of mowing done. We kind of need to get that done. The hay bales, I think we have 5 total, and I think one's a partial. And the cows are at 5,000 liters of total mixed. So we kind of need to get that filled up at some point. It's not there. I think that's the bale sale point. What's up here? I think it's here. Fresh produce. This one. There we go. Move it a little. Gotta find the spot. I think we'll get back home. Probably get at least one load done with the total mixed. I gotta probably turn this back down a little bit. I had it turned up so it would start getting a little bit more light out. But I'll get one load done on camera and then I can do more off. Although I might, like the John Deere's on the straw bale trailer, I might just sell that. We will need the trailer for hay. Yeah, the John Deere is on the bale straw. I think, yeah, that is slowly going down. They're all the same price. Technically, the value's slightly higher here, but the price is same. Price is the exact same. Must be like $74.10. So, livestock auction. Where is that at? Oh, right here. Okay. Not sure where it was. I don't think we've been there yet. I think the weird thing is when I was tearing up the straw bales trying to test it, basically every time it would turn it into flax straw. which is kind of weird. But kind of is what it is. We don't really need it, I guess. But I can't figure it out. When I can figure out from online, the trigger is in the center of the barn, but I just don't quite know where to how to get it there though. The couple videos I saw had a different bucket on it, but I don't really want to try it without knowing. Please let me know if you happen to know more on that, as I certainly couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I know where to put it, but not why it wasn't working. It's possible some of that got fixed in the map update, and it just required a new save. And well, we can't really make a new save at this point. Just 300,000. Now I think, was it the John Deere I needed to change over? Or was it the Veltra? One of them had the option. Oh no, it does have PTO. I don't remember if the John Deere had it too. Oh, yep, there it is. But we'll probably put it on the Veltra. Save $5 grand. I mean, it's possible this tractor already has that set up too. It's just not obviously going to show it's free right now. Just because you can't really look at your own tractor, what it has or doesn't, because it might have came with it because it was a used tractor. I think it had weights on it, but maybe I'm wrong. That one was going to be fun because we already had a cut off of it. Oh, yep, it already does have it. Well, we'll have the John Deere do it then. Can repair it as well since it's here. But we will have to buy the mower. My plan was to get this one. So yeah, that is the deal. I didn't check this, but okay, we're good. Harvester, that's about it. I'll pick up. Where's our current one at? Is it still out here? I pick up, that way we can just get right to mowing right away. Yep, there it is. Basically, this just allows us to mow, have a mower in the front and the side. So it's just a little bit wider. And since we have that field back there to mow, this one up here and the green feed oats, a little bit faster would be nice. We can finally get our header used. I had to double check on cows again. Ooh, I might need to get that done pretty quick. Wait for them to run out. Maybe we'll do 2 of the fields or something and then feed them. At least one mixer load, and I can do the rest off camera or something. Just since, I mean, feeding the cows are kind of it's the same thing over and over. Put the same amount in, dump it in. About it. Here we go. Didn't actually check if this technically has the horsepower to do both of them. We could technically upgrade it, but we really don't have a use for it, since most of our higher horsepower uses is the planter, the seeder, and then we'd still have to get the Azera Scout or the Azera Compact on it. And I'm pretty sure even with a maxed out engine, it wouldn't be enough. The lentils are ready too, but that one isn't high till June. We have a little bit of time. Okay, and then we gotta go to the back, unfold this. We might get a bigger windrow or two. The only difference between this and grass is it doesn't grow back. So we'll have to, more likely we'll still stick with our grass fields. I was just kind of curious, that's why I went with this. But I think next time maybe we'll will this destroy it? Doesn't appear so. I would like not to go over it regardless. Then we'll probably just get a big field of sugar beets, I think, will probably be the next thing. This isn't the greatest soil, but it's still a fairly good sized field. So I think more than likely we'll get this tethered today as well. Not sure about windrow and baling. Since probably next time we'll be doing... I missed some. We might do the lentil harvest. I also kind of want to get that field over there planted for corn. I guess it's possible we could have a worker do this, but kind of like do some of it myself. I'm kind of curious if this still just yield a lot too for grass. Or if it's just very similar to the grass on yield and everything. It's a taller plant, so you'd think maybe. And it's a map crop, so there isn't much testing or anything about it out there. But anyways, I think I'll get a time lapse going. I'll time lapse this field, probably that one. Don't know if I'll get much farther than that. We will see. We shall see. Yeah, I'll talk to everyone once that is done. Welcome back, everyone. Anyways, this field is just about done here. And we have all three of our grass fields, I guess, even though one really wasn't grass. So I think then we'll take a little bit of a break from the grass work. We'll probably do at least one load of the total mix for the cows. That way I know they'll be good for the rest of the day. And I think probably start getting some of those silos filled up. I don't think I'm going to fill them up all the way, just to try to save a little bit of money. Okay, that one should be done. That front mower should be done with it now. As I say that, I could have got the whole piece if I didn't jet it off. Oh. So that feels all done. It looks like it yielded fairly decent. Some of that might just be the mounds that the front one makes. I suppose we'll probably put this stuff in here. Nothing else really goes in here. Oop. Turn it first person for this. Grab the mixer. And I'm sure probably it has forks on it right now. As I'll do one now, then I'll do one like right towards the end. A couple towards the end. I'll just do a jump cut then, and then you can see how much hay and stuff I use. That way it's not just completely in between the videos. Yeah, showed the straw went right in here somewhere. Tried multiple times, I could not get it to work, so. You know, it's like I said, they did do a map update since then, so it's possible some of it just doesn't get put into the old saves. New saves required. Oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Don't tip. That's not what I wanted. Alright, much better. Oh, is it much better? Oh, it is. I don't quite remember how much hay this takes. Yeah, I think it's one more bale. Pretty sure it's one more bale. Alright, this should be the last one then. Now if we put half in, might be enough too. I think it's one full. It's one full and one half, I think. If I remember right. Been a little bit since I did one. I think the rest is just corn, and that is the total mix. Oh, mine got knocked off. Okay, now let's try this again. I'm pretty sure the rest is corn. Now it gives us a pretty, yeah, decent rate, I guess, of heavy hay. But it's still total mixed. I always do a little bit heavier on the hay just because we can make a lot more hay sooner. Watch out, go. This might need to be, well, first I'll try straightening it out. I think it might just need to be tip side changed. There we go. This will get them around 20,000 total. That should be good. You know, we've got 12,000 liters of hay. We can do about 2 more rations mix. That would get it just about full. Oh, what the? The cow was in the mixer. Well, what I think I'm probably going to do, I'll probably grab about 10,000 liters of each, and I think that'll be good. We'd be at 15,000 for fertilizer. Maybe we'll hit 15 for seeds, 15 or 10 for solid fertilizer, and then we'll be good for both for quite some time. Okay, I'll do some seeds first. It's gonna be quite a bit of money. Oh. A couple thousand. This should basically make us good for probably the rest of the series. We get good 10, 15,000 seeds. I think we can actually resell this stuff somewhere, I think. There we go. Yeah, $10,000 in seed. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Is it showing here? Solid fertilizer does not have a sell point. So we cannot resell that. But seeds, I think, do have a sell point. Yeah. Holy 3,000. Holy God. That's a lot of money. So I might be a little bit more frugal with the how much fertilizer we get, just because you never know. If we end up using it, then we just have a couple $1,000 just sitting there. Seeds won't really matter, just, you know, just sell it and make money off of it. Holy $3,000. Wow. Because if you really wanted to make some good money, that is one way to do it. Kind of a cheaty way to do it, but it would work. But there should be enough seeds to get us through at least one more planting season, probably 2. But most of the fields are already planted right now. The big one will need it, obviously, once the harvest is done. Might need lime, actually, too. %55 full. Yeah, and my plan was to get a new windrower. So maybe how we'll finish it. Maybe I could do time lapse with mixing. Just do one time lapse with windrowing and feed mixing. Let's put a solid fertilizer in here. About 10,000. Yeah, 13,000. That was a lot less than that one. Actually, I was just thinking the other day, if we were to get to the point where we could do some silage bales or anything like that, which I don't think we'll really get there because it's how much hay we put into the cows for a total mix. I'm pretty sure with the new balers, the go, well, it's not really new anymore, but the go bale wrapper balers make total mix bales. That would be something. Then you just make a whole bunch and not have to worry about it. Just make all of it right away and then just put it in when you need it. That would work. Well, onto the John Deere. Get that unhooked. So let's see, which one do we have right now? We have a 7-meter with one. Rowers. So we have this one. 0.3 for 30,000. Might be the one. Be how many more meters? This over 2. Kind of been nice if one of these were on sale. And it'd certainly make it a little bit faster. Is it worth going to the $52,000 one though? I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think once you figure selling this, it would almost offset the price. Not sure where we're going to put it because it's kind of big. But make the swaths nice and big. She'll cut down in baling time and swathing time. Well, not swathing. Windrowing time. Even though I actually could have probably waited, because I'm probably just going to tether it today. Maybe I would have got lucky then. Too late to go back now. Completely just forgot, oh hey, I need a tether before that. Pretty cheap on repair and paint. 10,000, that just about would get us where it the price difference basically cost what, $10,000 more in a sense. Even on the other one, technically would have been cheaper then too, if you really figure it that way. Yeah, this was a little bit wider, wasn't it? I think it was in the sales, and it was just wider, and I think we technically made money on it or something like that once we sold our current one we had. Every once in a while you get lucky like that. Well, I think what I'll do a time lapse of probably tethering and maybe windrowing. We'll see how much time we got. At least I get a start on windrowing. I'll probably windrow this field last if I was going to do it or something like that. That way I can only get 2 in the time lapse. Then it's not a big deal because this one won't grow back. So yeah, I'll talk to everyone once that is done.
We built these walls so we could find who could prove themselves through the waves of time. We're trying to repent before you sin. It's like giving up before you begin. Stars were dancing in their light. That's that we could never run. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their light. The future we will never run. Dirt on our feet was bone dry. It was bone dry.
Welcome back, everyone. So yeah, we don't got enough time to do the windrow, to put it nicely, for the time lapse without making it like a 2-minute time lapse. I try to stick towards a minute if I can. So that'll have to be done next time. I think next time we'll probably do some windrowing, baling, and that backfield, or it's not really a backfield, there was cornfield. We'll have to get that replanted with some more corn. That way we don't have to worry about that either. Then probably shortly after that, it'll probably be sugar beet time almost. It's got the lentil field. We'll see. The lentils, I mean, I'll do some of it, by a good quarter to half of it. I will worker do some of it as well. Just to help avoid one video being the exact same thing the entire time. Yeah, I'll off camera I'll finish the feed mixing. I think we got 3 bales, right? Yeah, and they're all... Ooh, this one's actually a small one. That one is 2. I guess we only gotta make one more mix for him. That should put him a decent amount, I guess. Because that would equal... be just over 12,000 liters. Not sure if that would still be good rage or not. Where's the... Just means we got more of a reason to try to get those the hay baled up. Not sure why I had partial bales in here. I usually try to keep them, all the partials, towards the front. That way they get used up right away. Oh. That did not work how I thought it would. I think this one in front of us, I'll have to move manually. I'll just do this on camera, and then if it's well, hopefully I don't actually accidentally put too much hay. Maybe we'll see. There's only been, what, 500 extra liters? Not much, but... yeah, that'd be enough. Yeah. Then we'll be out of hay. Be looking for, well, more now. Which we have, all sitting out on the fields. Just a matter of time getting it baled up now. Anything in the sales? No. Okay. Well, that is everything for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.